Have you ever felt trapped by a relentless stream of negative thoughts? That nagging voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, that things will never get better, or that you're just not capable. If so, you're not alone. Millions of people grapple with these kinds of thoughts every day. But what if I told you there's a way out? A way to silence those self-doubts and reclaim control of your mind. This video is your practical guide to overcoming negative thoughts. We'll look into what these thoughts are, why we have them, and most importantly, how to break free from their grasp. It's a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and ultimately, a path towards a more positive and fulfilling life. So what exactly are negative thoughts? In the simplest terms, they are those unwanted, unwelcome ideas that pop into our heads and leave us feeling down, anxious, or discouraged. They can take many forms: self-criticism, worry about the future, fear of failure, or even just a general sense of pessimism. These thoughts can be fleeting, like passing clouds in the sky, or they can be persistent, casting a dark shadow over our lives. But where do these thoughts come from? The answer isn't always straightforward. Sometimes they're rooted in past experiences, traumas, or insecurities. Other times, they stem from stress, fatigue, or even biological factors. Our brains are wired to scan for potential threats, and sometimes this survival mechanism can go into overdrive, leading to an abundance of negative thinking. It's important to understand that having negative thoughts is a normal part of the human experience. We all have them from time to time. The key is to recognize that these thoughts don't define us. They're not facts, they're just thoughts, mental events that come and go. And while we can't always control what pops into our minds, we can control how we respond to those thoughts. Negative thoughts often become problematic when they get stuck in a loop. It starts with one negative thought, which triggers a negative emotion, which in turn leads to more negative thoughts. This cycle can quickly spiral out of control, affecting our mood, behavior, and overall well-being. It can drain our energy, undermine our confidence, and even lead to more serious mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it gathers momentum, it gets bigger and bigger, causing more damage along the way. Similarly, a single negative thought, if left unchecked, can snowball into a cascade of negativity, making it difficult to see the positive aspects of our lives. Breaking this cycle is essential for regaining control of our thoughts and improving our mental health. We will explore how to identify those negative thought patterns, challenge their validity, and ultimately replace them with more positive and empowering ones. We'll explore practical techniques and strategies that you can start using right away to rewire your brain for positivity. So how do we start to break free from this cycle of negativity? The first step is awareness. Becoming more mindful of our thoughts is like turning on a light in a dark room. It allows us to see what's really there, without the shadows and distortions that negativity creates. One effective way to do this is through journaling. Taking a few minutes each day to write down your thoughts can help you identify patterns and recurring themes. You might notice that you tend to criticize yourself a lot, worry excessively about the future, or dwell on past mistakes. This awareness is incredibly valuable because it gives you a starting point for change. Once you know what you're dealing with, you can start to challenge those negative thoughts. Another helpful approach is to familiarize yourself with some of the common themes that often pop up in our minds. These might include thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," things will never get better, or everyone else is happier than me. Recognizing these themes can help you catch those thoughts in the act and start to question their validity. Now comes the crucial part: challenging those negative thoughts. This doesn't mean denying that they exist, but rather examining them with a critical eye. Think of it as a detective investigating a crime scene. You wouldn't just accept the first piece of evidence you found, would you? You'd gather more information, question witnesses, and look for inconsistencies. The same principle applies to our thoughts. When a negative thought pops into your head, don't just accept it as truth. Instead, ask yourself, is this thought really accurate? Is there any evidence to support it? What would I say to a friend who was having this thought? By questioning the validity of these thoughts, you start to chip away at their power. You might find that they're based on distorted information, unrealistic expectations, or outdated beliefs. This process of challenging negative thoughts is a skill that takes practice, but it's incredibly rewarding. As you get better at it, you'll find that those thoughts lose their grip on you. They become less frequent, less intense, and easier to dismiss. Once you've started to challenge those negative thoughts, the next step is to actively cultivate positive thinking. Now, this doesn't mean simply plastering a smile on your face and pretending everything is perfect. Authentic positive thinking goes deeper than that. It's about recognizing the good in your life, focusing on your strengths, and fostering a sense of hope for the future. One powerful way to cultivate positive thinking is through gratitude practice. Taking time each day to appreciate the things you're thankful for can have a profound impact on your mental well-being. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, and it helps you develop a more optimistic outlook on life. Another effective tool is affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, either silently or aloud. They might sound something like, "I am capable," "I am worthy of love," or "I am making progress." While they may seem simple, affirmations can be surprisingly powerful. By repeating these positive messages, you're essentially reprogramming your mind to believe them. Over time, they can help to counteract the negative self-talk that often fuels our insecurities. But overcoming negative thoughts isn't just about what's happening in your mind. It's also about taking care of your body and your overall lifestyle. The mind and body are intimately connected, and what you do to one affects the other. Regular exercise, for example, has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and boost self-esteem. It's like a natural antidepressant that can help to clear your head and lift your spirits. Getting enough sleep is equally important. When you're well rested, you're better able to cope with challenges and maintain a positive outlook. Sleep deprivation, on the other hand, can leave you feeling irritable, anxious, and prone to negative thinking. Eating a healthy diet is another key piece of the puzzle. Nutritious foods provide your brain with the fuel it needs to function optimally, while processed foods and sugary snacks can lead to energy crashes and mood swings. In addition to these lifestyle changes, it's important to find healthy ways to manage stress. This might involve relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature. It could also mean setting boundaries in your life, learning to say no to things that overwhelm you, or simply taking time each day to do something you enjoy. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's essential for maintaining good mental health and building resilience against negative thoughts. Speaking of resilience, this is a key factor in overcoming negative thinking patterns. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to adapt to change, and to maintain a positive outlook even when faced with challenges. It's like a muscle that gets stronger with use. The more you practice resilience, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever life throws your way. There are many ways to build resilience. It can involve setting realistic goals, developing effective coping skills, and learning to see challenges as opportunities for growth. It's also important to remember that you don't have to go through this alone. Seeking support from others is a sign of strength, not weakness. Talk to trusted friends or family members about what you're going through. Therapists and counselors are trained to help people identify and change negative thinking patterns. They can provide you with tools and strategies that you might not be aware of, and they can offer a safe space to process your emotions. There's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's often the most courageous and empowering thing you can do. Remember, overcoming negative thoughts is an ongoing journey. There will be setbacks along the way, but don't get discouraged. With patience, persistence, and the right support, you can break free from the cycle of negativity and create a more positive and fulfilling life. Take that first step today. Start paying attention to your thoughts, challenge the negative ones, and nurture the positive ones. Make those lifestyle changes that will support your mental well-being. And if you need help, don't hesitate to reach out. Remember, you have the power to change your thoughts and change your life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more content on mental health and well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey to a more positive and empowered you. This is just the beginning. Your journey to a happier, healthier mind starts now.